This is a full-blown hostile takeover of the National Football League. The system has cracked, the rules are burning, and the man who just struck the match is standing tall in the smoke, grinning like a legend, rewriting history in real time. What we just witnessed wasn't a simple contract negotiation. It was a seismic power move that flipped the NFL upside down, leaving fans, analysts, and even players questioning everything they thought they knew about the Cleveland Browns and the man at the heart of this chaos, Shedeur Sanders. From the outside, the story seems simple. The Browns are collapsing, their offense is in shambles, and head coach Kevin Stefanski is running out of excuses. But look closer, and you'll see something much deeper brewing beneath the surface. You'll see a battle of pride, ego, and raw talent, all tangled in a narrative that feels more like a movie than a football season. The Browns, sitting at 1 win and 5 losses, are the walking embodiment of frustration. The offense has flatlined, the fans have lost faith, and the locker room is fractured. Week after week, the team trots out the same tired formula: safe play calls, short passes, lifeless drives, and every Sunday ends the same. Another L, another press conference full of excuses, and another week where Shedeur Sanders, the most electric talent on the roster, sits silently on the sidelines. But something changed. The whispers turned into rumors, and now those rumors have exploded into a full-scale revolt. Former Browns quarterback Cody Kessler finally said what everyone else was too afraid to admit. He didn't just criticize Stefanski, he exposed him. He peeled back the layers of this so-called system and showed the world what's really going on. Stefanski isn't protecting the team. He's protecting himself. He's deliberately keeping Shedeur off the field because he can't stand being proven wrong. And now, that decision is tearing the franchise apart from the inside out. Imagine it. Myles Garrett, the face of the franchise, standing on the sideline talking strategy and laughing with Shedeur during preseason, his body language screaming respect. You don't need to be a psychologist to see what's happening there. Garrett knows leadership when he sees it. He's been around long enough to recognize the it factor, that rare mix of swagger and poise that separates the greats from the forgettable. Garrett gave Shedeur his stamp of approval months ago, and the rest of the team followed. But Stefanski? He ignored it. He chose to die on the hill of his own stubbornness. Every time Dillon Gabriel jogs out onto the field, every time he throws a 2-yard screen pass on 3rd and 9, the fans groan, the players sigh, and somewhere deep down, Stefanski convinces himself he's still in control. But control is an illusion, and the clock is running out. Cody Kessler's words hit like a bombshell. On live television, he said the quiet part out loud. The Browns are desperate for a spark, and the only man who can deliver it is Shedeur Sanders. Gabriel isn't terrible. He's just safe. And in the NFL, safe is the slowest form of suicide. You don't win games by being cautious. You win by being bold, by having that moxie, that fearlessness, that killer instinct that makes your team believe again. That's what Kessler called the Jackson Dart effect, that spark of hope that transforms a franchise overnight. When a rookie quarterback steps in and plays with unshakable belief, it spreads like wildfire. Fans start believing. Teammates start playing harder. The city comes alive. That's what Shedeur brings to the table, and everyone except Stefanski can see it. But this isn't just about football. It's about psychology. It's about ego. The truth is, Stefanski's not just coaching scared. He's coaching angry. He's angry that the front office went over his head and gave Shedeur that massive record-breaking contract after one preseason game. He's angry that his 5th-round afterthought turned into a star before he even got a real start. He's angry that his entire system, his precious, over-engineered, risk-free offense, is being exposed by a rookie who wasn't supposed to be ready. So what does he do? He benches him. Not because Shedeur failed, but because he succeeded too soon. Because he made the coach look small. And now, that ego trip is costing Cleveland its season. You can feel the frustration boiling over. The players have tuned him out. The fans are chanting for Shedeur. Even analysts are dissecting the film and calling it what it is: offensive malpractice. When Jerry Jeudy, a top-tier wide receiver, becomes invisible on the field, it's not his fault. It's the system. The play calling. The cowardice. As one analyst pointed out, Stefanski's offense is entirely built around the temperament of the quarterback. And when that quarterback plays scared, the entire playbook shrinks. Gabriel's afraid to take shots, afraid to make mistakes, afraid to play like it matters. That fear infects the entire offense, turning a once promising team into the most predictable squad in the league. Meanwhile, Shedeur sits there, helmet off, cap on, watching his teammates suffer. The same guy who shredded NFL defenses in preseason, who played with ice in his veins, who carried himself like a 10-year veteran before even starting a real game, benched. All because his coach can't handle being wrong. It's tragic. It's infuriating. And it's exactly what happens when ego trumps leadership. Stefanski is the kind of coach who would rather sink with his own plan than float with someone else's. He'd rather burn the entire franchise down than admit a rookie outsmarted him. But there's a storm coming. And even he can't stop it. The front office can't ignore the fan revolt much longer. The owner can't keep watching his investment rot on the bench while the team crumbles. And when Shedeur finally gets his shot, when he finally walks onto that field again, it's not going to be just another game. It's going to be a statement. He's going to unleash Jerry Jeudy, wake up the offense, and light up that stadium like a power surge through a dying circuit. The Browns will remember what it feels like to believe again, and Stefanski will remember what it feels like to be replaced. So here we are, standing at the edge of the storm. The Browns are collapsing under the weight of their own pride, the fans are restless, and the player who can save them all is watching from the sidelines. Cody Kessler has thrown down the gauntlet. The media is circling. The city is demanding change. And the question now is simple. How long will Kevin Stefanski keep pretending he's in control before the inevitable happens? How long before Shedeur Sanders steps in and rewrites the story of Cleveland football once and for all? What do you think, guys? Has Kevin Stefanski already lost the locker room for good? Is Shedeur Sanders the missing spark that can save this franchise from itself? Or is this just another chapter in Cleveland's long, painful history of self-destruction? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Let's get into it. And if you're rocking with us, if you're feeling this story like we are, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this, and ring that notification bell so you never miss the next one. Because this story isn't over, it's just getting started.